Hey guys, this is Jason Dunn from Digital Home Thoughts, and I'm doing a kind of a different video today. I'm doing a video on what I think are the top 10 netbook questions. I've looked at several netbooks and I keep getting asked the same questions, and I get asked these same questions over and over and over again. So the purpose of this video is to help answer some of those very common questions, and to also give me a place where I can point people to who are interested in some of these sort of basic questions. Question number one, why do netbooks ship with Windows XP or Linux, and can I install Windows Vista on it or Windows 7? It's a long story, but the short answer to this question is that current netbook hardware is really only capable of running Windows XP well, or Linux. Windows Vista is just a bit too big and too heavy for a lot of current netbook hardware. On the left here I have an HP Mini 1000. On the right I have an MSI Wind. Both of them are running Windows 7, and that should tell you an important part of that, an answer to that question, that Windows 7 is a lot more appropriate for netbooks. Windows 7 runs really, really well on netbooks. So right now, when you go and buy a netbook, you're going to buy it with Windows XP. Vista, too heavy. In the latter part of 2009, you're going to start to see netbooks coming out with Windows 7, and then we can finally bury Windows XP 6 feet under where it belongs. Question number two, where's the DVD drive? Okay, let's take a look here. Look, there's no optical drive. Let's look at the other side. There's no optical drive, and there's no optical drive on the front. So, there's no netbook on the market today that comes with an optical drive. And by optical drive, I mean CD or DVD drive. What do you do? How do you get one? The answer is right here. So this is an HP external drive. I also have a Samsung drive that I've shown in other videos. Essentially, if you need to get an optical drive because you need to install software or because you need to watch DVDs, whatever it is, you need to get an external optical drive. They're about 50 or 60 bucks. They're not very expensive, and that is the answer. You're not going to find a netbook with an optical drive. The truth is, most people don't need an optical drive every single day. A lot of people can use a netbook perfectly fine without ever needing to install any software off of his CD. Netbooks are really focused around internet-based tasks, things that run in the browser. And a lot of software today, of course, you can just, fire up your browser and you can download the software. So there's really not a big reason for having an optical drive built in. Not having an optical drive also allows the manufacturers to cut down on the size and the cost, and it also relates to this crazy licensing thing around Windows XP. All right, question number three is, why get an underpowered netbook when a full-size notebook is about the same price? All right, fair question. You buy a netbook because of the size and the weight. Yes, you can go out and you can probably buy an entry-level 15.4-inch notebook, for maybe $399, which is right in the ballpark of netbook pricing. But that notebook, that laptop that you buy, it's going to be probably 7 pounds. It's going to be big, it's going to be heavy, and it's going to have pretty bad battery life. So if you need a full-powered netbook, by all means, go buy a full-powered netbook. But notebook. But netbooks are much more appropriate for a lot of the tasks that people do day to day, and they don't need a full-size laptop for that. Okay, how much does this netbook cost? How much does this netbook cost? Where can I buy it? Okay, here's the reality. I'm in Canada. The prices that I can buy netbooks at are different than where you are. I don't know where you live. You might live in the United States. You might live in the Philippines. You might be watching this video in Russia. The local price of netbooks is something that I can't really answer. So instead of asking how much something is, the best thing to do is actually just do the research yourself. Go to HP.com, go to MSI's website, go to Amazon.com, go to the website of your favorite, your local electronics store, and see if you can find a price. That will be the best way for you to get the most accurate answer to how much something will cost. Okay, how do I load, or can I load Word, Photoshop, Excel, my favorite video editing program, my favorite screen capturing program, whatever? The answer is yes. I mean, you can absolutely load essentially any piece of software that you want onto a netbook if it's running Windows. So if it's running Windows, you can load up your AutoCAD software if you want. You can load up any game you want, but here's the thing. the performance is not going to be that good with all applications. If an application is basic, like if we're talking about, you know, Word or even Outlook or PowerPoint, yeah, it's going to run all that stuff just fine. It's going to run you know, your favorite application pretty well, because the truth is that netbook hardware, while it's not typically advanced, most netbooks have, you know, 1 or 2 gigs of RAM, they have a 1.6 gigahertz processor, and that's fine for most every basic task. If you want to do video editing on a netbook rather, yes, it will technically work, but it will be so slow you might want to gouge your eyes out. So I don't recommend that, but it will technically work. Another question is games. You know, can I play a Flash-based browser game on this? The answer is pretty much yes. These things have browsers, they have internet connections, and they have Flash. So yes, you can play a Flash-based browser game. Now, most Flash-based browser games are relatively simplistic, so they should work in terms of performance, but it's impossible for me to answer with, you know, and say, yes, such and such a game will work perfectly. You pretty much need to try it out for yourself. Another question about games, you know, people ask me, can I play World of Warcraft? Can I play Call of Duty? Can I play game XYZ? The truth, again, is yes, it will probably work, but their performance may be atrocious. You could technically probably load Crysis up on a netbook, but you probably wouldn't like the, you know, 1 frame per second that you'd be getting off of it. Some games will work if you lower the resolution. There are videos on YouTube of people loading up World of Warcraft and Call of Duty and all these other games, and they will in fact work, but the performance may not be good enough for you to really enjoy using them. So the answer is get a netbook, load up your favorite game, and test it out for yourself. It's it's pretty much impossible for me to answer you know, will such and such a game work on it. You need to buy a netbook and figure it out for yourself. Another question, can I record or upload YouTube videos? Can I watch YouTube HD videos? As I mentioned before, netbooks have browsers, number 1, they have Flash, number 2, and they have Wi-Fi internet access, or most of them have Ethernet ports. So yeah, of course you can watch YouTube videos, except YouTube HD videos, I have not seen a netbook rather, that can do a good job at YouTube HD videos. It's a processor thing. It's the fact that they don't have a dedicated graphics processor that's very good. That's changing. The netbooks that we're going to see, I think at the end of 2009, might potentially have integrated NVIDIA graphics chipsets or possibly ATI graphics chipsets, and that's going to change. But right now, today, this netbook and this netbook really can't do Flash HD videos. They look awful. They look like slideshows. Next question. Oh, sorry. The other part of that question is, can I record / upload YouTube videos? Yeah, for sure. I mean, a netbook, you know, they're going to have a video camera. Or a webcam rather. So if you have a webcam, you can go to YouTube and click on record, and bam, you can record your videos. Now, you can edit videos a little bit, but again, because of the hardware not being all that great, the performance isn't going to be fantastic, and you're going to have to be really, really patient when you're editing your videos. Another question number 9, what's the best netbook? Should I buy this netbook? Should I buy this netbook? Should I buy this netbook? Jason, what about such and such a netbook? There's a lot of netbooks on the market. The reality is that I don't know exactly what your needs are. So the best thing to do is watch review videos, watch unboxing videos, get an idea of whether or not that particular netbook you're looking for has the features that you want, and then make your own decision. You know, it's your money, it's not my money. You're spending your own money, you're making your own decisions. Yeah, so just, you know, do the research, check out the netbooks, and then buy the best one that will suit your needs. And that to me, that is going to be the netbook for you is the one that meets your needs the best. So I don't know what your needs are, so again, do your own research and pick the best netbook for you. The last question number 10 is, you know, does it have a camera? Does it have a microphone? How big is it? How much does it weigh? If you're watching this on YouTube, if you look over there, that's where the sidebar is. The sidebar has all the specs. I try to put as many specifications as I can in there, but the best thing to do actually is go to the manufacturer's website, go to HP.com, go to Dell.com, whatever. Check out the spec sheets for the laptop. You'll get all the answers to your questions and more. It's impossible for me to memorize the specifications or report on the specifications for every single notebook there is, and the best thing to do, again, is just to do your own research, and you'll get the the best answers you possibly can get. All right, that was it. That was 10, count them, 10 questions. I hope you've enjoyed this video. This has been Jason Dunn from Digital Home Thoughts. Thanks for watching.